morning, everybody. This is Diane Doyle in Plant-Based Dallas, and I wanted to show you more fun to have with your Instapot. The Instapot is a great way to cook your beans and grains very fast. You don't have to worry about them, and fast and easy. So today I am going to cook a combination of black beans and purple barley. I don't know if you can see that. Timeless Foods has some wonderful purple barley that I got, and I have yet to cook it, so today's going to be the first day. That's what it looks like, purple barley. And according to my magnets here, both barley and black beans cook anywhere from 35 to 45 minutes. So I'm going to cook the black beans and the barley together for 45 minutes. So I have already rinsed these. I've rinsed them in water, and now I'm going to put the black beans in the bottom of the Instapot. And I'm going to add enough water such that I have probably a 3-to-1 ratio. So you're going to add a lot more water. I never measure because I make sure that I always add enough, because I am going to drain and rinse all the water from this afterwards. So if you can see here, I've got plenty of water. I'll add a little bit more so that I'm sure that I have enough water for absorption. Notice I'm not going to put any spices or anything in this today. No salt, remember. You never want to put salt in when you're cooking your beans and your grains, because that will inhibit absorption. Sorry about that. I had sort of a... Okay, so I have this little trivet that stands, I don't know, 2 inches tall. I'm going to put that on top of the beans because I'm going to cook 2 different things at the same time. Actually, I'm going to cook 4 different things. So I've got my black beans and my purple barley in here. And now I have rinsed 2 different grains. I've rinsed some rye grain and some spelt grain. And I keep all of my whole grains in jars with labels, and these keep almost infinitely since they have not been processed at all. It's the whole grain right off the field, and nothing's been done to it, so it will last, you know, practically forever. So today I'm going to do rye and spelt, and rye and spelt both cook for 35 minutes. So I'm going to put this on for probably 40 minutes because that's in between the time for both of these. Okay, so I've rinsed my rye and my, what was the other one? Spelt. And so we're going to cook all 4 of these things at the same time. Okay, reminding you again, in the bottom, I have my black beans and my purple barley, and then I put the trivet there, and now I'm going to add my spelt and my rye, and I'm going to add enough water into this glass bowl. The glass bowl sitting on top of the trivet, and I'm going to add enough water to be 3-to-1 ratio of that. Yeah, you're okay. Okay, and we're going to put it in the Instapot very gently, and then I'm going to close it up. Remember, no salt, no spices in this, because I want to be able to spice up my beans and grains as I use them. I might use the grains in a breakfast bowl with fruit, or I might use them in a Mexican or Italian dish or Thai dish, so I don't want to spice them up at all. I want everything to be plain so I can use it how I want to. So you close your Instapot, and you make sure that that it's sealed, and then I use the manual button. So you push manual, and then, what did I say? Barley takes 45 minutes, and black beans take 35. So we're going to go in the middle of that, and we're going to hit it for 40 minutes. And when I open it up, if I don't think they're done, I'll cook it a little bit longer. It's no big deal. So you hit the manual button, manual, and then you use your plus or minus to move it up. Mine says 30 right now, so I'm going to plus it all the way up to 40. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go 43 and see how that does. So you wait to hear the 3 beeps, And then once you hear the 3 beeps, you know, there it is. All right, it is beginning to heat up, and your pressure cooker will continue to heat up. Right now, it's not locked because it hasn't built up to pressure. The lid will not lock until it's built up to pressure. So sometimes I would have forgotten to add something. I can run over here real quick, undo the lid, put it in there, and add something else. Okay, I'm looking at this, and yep, I've got enough water in there for both of those. So lock the lid back on, and it's going to start heating up. Once it's heated up to pressure, it will automatically lock, and then your time will come on, and the time will say, in this case, 43 minutes, and it will count down from there. Most Instapots, when it counts down from 43 all the way down to 0, then they will go on an automatic warming mode, which is good because if you're not there, or if you want to use it for dinner, it's going to stay warm for you. The only bad thing about that is if you are cooking vegetables in here, especially ones that just take a finite short time, like broccoli or carrots, you really want to do natural release on those, and as soon as the time is up, you want to unseal it manually with, I like to use a wooden spoon because that heat coming off of there is very hot, and I'll use a wooden spoon to undo the seal. But remember, for your beans and grains, which is what I'm cooking in here today, you want natural release. You want it to go down to pressure on its own. You do not want to open this up. And let me tell you why you don't want to open it up. With your beans and grains, when it is done, if I were to open this up and do manual release of the pressure, a lot of grains and beans in there will explode due to that quick pressure drop. So you do not want to manual release. You always want to natural release. And it says that here on my magnets, natural release. And then I like to, again, drain and rinse them afterwards because I do like to put them in my jars. Let me get one of my jars out for you. Of course, I don't have one right now, but I do keep all my chopped veggies in jars. Here's the jars. I've got my red onions in here, but once I cook these and then I drain and rinse them, I will put them into jars, so then I can just pour them into bowls, and meal prep is really, really quick. One other thing, I am making enough in here that I will freeze some as well. So let me take you over here to my freezer and show you. Let's see. Oh, wrong way. Sorry. Still wrong way. There we go. See all those frozen? These are all beans and grains, and I've got the date and what it is on top of it. So I'll make enough extra so I can freeze it. And then I don't have to cook every day, and I can take that out. Okay, that is all we have today. Y'all have a wonderful day, and use that Instapot. Keep it out on your counter. Throw in a bag of potatoes or a bag of beans. It really does make this lifestyle so easy. In fact, I have 2 Instapots, and I'm getting ready to put something in the other one. So y'all have a great day. Stay plant strong, and keep up the great work. Bye-bye. Okay, so we rinsed and dried everything. Here is our black beans and purple barley, and here is our spelt and rye groats. And once it's rinsed and drained, you can see how easily I'm going to jar up a big jar of it to go in the refrigerator, and then whatever I have left over I'll put in smaller jars. But you can see how easily it pours once you've rinsed and drained it, and it pours right out of the jars like that. I love this wonderful stainless steel funnel that I got. It's great to fill up the jars with. And let me show you how the black pours out. My black beans and purple barley. Excuse that phone ring. That's a little bit annoying, but I'm not near it to turn it off. Okay, so you see here's the black beans and the purple barley. I'll use this to fill some burritos, some enchiladas. We'll put it into some bowls. I might even use it to make some chili if we get any cold weather ever here. But again, look at how easily this pours out once you've rinsed it and drained it. Okay, you guys, have fun with your Instapot. Have a great day. This is Diane with Plant-Based Dallas. Bye-bye. So here I have just undone the double cooking in the Instapot. Here are my spelt and rye grains cooked, and I will drain and rinse these. And then inside here is the purple barley and black beans that I cooked. Look at those. Doesn't that look heavenly? So there you go, 4 things in the Instapot at one time for 45 minutes, and works really fast and easy. So use your Instapot. This is a great way to save time in the kitchen and eat healthy foods all at one time. Y'all have a great day. Bye-bye.